Hey guys, we're going back to what this channel is dedicated to, and if my hair looks a little out of place or messy, it's just because I wet my hair down because it's another snow day, and I didn't go back to work yet, but hopefully, most likely I'll be back to work on Monday. I hope so, because the snow is supposed to turn to rain, so quite the weather we're having. Anyway, there's so much to talk about today. First of all, I want to talk about the Nintendo Switch that is coming out March 3rd. We have Zelda Breath of the Wild as a launch title. Super Mario Odyssey, which is also coming, but coming in November, December, most likely November, because they want to get it out for the holiday season. Really excited for both of those games. Not quite sure if Super Mario Odyssey is running on Unreal Engine 4. And that's the other thing I want to talk about today. Most likely it is a custom Nintendo engine, because they are traditional for doing that. But Nintendo has mastered Unreal Engine 4, so that's huge. That's huge, especially for third-party developers. For Nintendo to have mastered Unreal Engine 4, this is huge. This is big because so many game developers, third-party developers, are familiar with how Unreal Engine 4 works and know how to create within Unreal Engine 4. And this is going to be handy for Nintendo, and also for Nintendo to get third-party support, because there was virtually no third-party support on the Wii U. I mean, there was EA and a few companies here and there. But the fact that they now have mastered Unreal Engine 4, that's going to be huge for them, because now they're going to be able to get third-party games on the Switch. Skyrim's coming to the Switch, as we know from the presentation. Of course, remastered version of Skyrim, which means 1080p. 60, which, I mean, is okay, fine. I personally, I'm personally done with Skyrim. I completed that game 100%, so, also, I want to talk about, and I'm gonna get technical here, as we know, the PS4, uses GDDR5 RAM, and I was watching NCIX yesterday. I watch NCIX Tech Tips every day. If you're not subscribed to that, highly recommend if you want to learn how technology works. That's a good place to do it, because they do have really, really good tutorials and instructional videos. Anyway, the PS4 uses GDDR5 RAM, and I learned from NCIX yesterday that Micron, a very famous and well-known company, is releasing GDDR6. Now, of course, this is going to be more powerful than GDDR5, and it'll be interesting to see how GDDR6 performs. Originally, GDDR6 was supposed to come out next year, but Micron decided to release GDDR6 this year, so that's really exciting. Granted, as of right now, until GDDR6 is available. GDDR5 is still the fastest RAM, and there's nothing faster in comparison, obviously. Also, Zelda U is coming out next year, so look forward to that. That game's been a long time coming. That game was even announced before the Nintendo Switch was existent. That game was released back when the Nintendo Switch was just the NX. So, if that's any indication of how long, then it's been a long time, and that's a pretty good indication of how long that was. That's actually quite funny, actually. That they would release a game that wasn't even around when the Switch was around, but was definitely talked about when the Switch was known as the NX. And Zelda U, of course, is going to be coming out for the Wii U and the Nintendo Switch, which I am honestly more excited for Zelda U than Breath of the Wild. I think, the fact that Breath of the Wild is, yes, open world, yes, but I think as open world as it is, I think it is still going to be very linear. Zelda Ocarina of Time was very linear. Twilight Princess was linear. All the Zelda games were very, very linear. Very, very story-driven. Not open world. But I think this one is definitely more open world than any other Zelda game, because all previous Zelda games prior to Breath of the Wild were very, very linear. They're not open world at all. So anyway, guys, that's it for me. I hope you got a lot of exciting things out of this. I'm really, really looking forward to GDDR6 RAM. That's going to be exciting, and I'm really looking forward to Super Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild as well, and Zelda U, and all the good stuff. I'm still playing Uncharted. There will be an Uncharted review. Uncharted 4. I'm still playing that. I'm thoroughly enjoying that. And after I'm done with Uncharted, I'm hoping I want to do a review for Final Fantasy 15. So I've been actually wanting to play that game for a long time and actually review it. So hopefully sooner than later there'll be a Final Fantasy 15 review. So guys, if you like this video, please leave a like down below, leave a comment as well, and have a great day, and I'll see you guys later.